integrate the following with respect to this function. So the first one, integral of this dx will be equal to, this is a constant, you can go outside the integration, okay? And when you integrate exponential, okay, if you integrate exponential, it will give you back the function. But if there is attachment to that variable, if you have attachment to that variable, which is 3 here, you're going to divide the exponential, will give you back the integral of the exponential with the same function. But there is attachment to the variable of the exponent, okay, you divide by what? By that attachment. Okay, here the attachment here is 1, so it has no effect. So that's that. So this will become what? This will become 3 times what? Ex plus what? Plus c. That finish that one. Then question 2, the 2 number 2. This 6 can go outside the integral, and that'll be 6 integral of what? And then raise this, bring this one up. That's x minus 6 dx, and that'll be equal to 6 times x minus 5 over minus 5 plus c. So that finishes. You just need to do the arrangement, which will be equal to what? Which will be equal to minus 6 over 5. This one can go down. These are that'll be what? X to the power 5 plus c. So that's the answer to that question. Then we go to C part. The C part, we have integral of 4x plus 9 over what? Over x dx. So once this expression is inside this integral, it means that they are all affected by what? By the integration. Okay, and this implies integral of 4x dx plus integral of what? 9 over what? X dx. Okay, and this 4 can come outside, and that will be 4. If you integrate x, that will be what? There is 1 here, so plus 1, that's 2 over 2. Then plus this 9 can go outside, and that will be 9 h over 1 over x dx. So final conclusion, 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So 2x squared plus integral of 1 over x is what? Is ln, and then what? Ln x plus what? Plus c. So that finished that one. Then the last one, the d part, we have integral of 2x. Remove these square roots, and that will be what? Times what? X to the power half. Okay, then we can combine this one and this one together, and that will be what? That will be 2 into bracket x 3 over 2. This is having power 1, so 1 plus half, that's 3 over 2. These 2, take it outside the integration, and then finally do your, that will be 2 x 3 over 2 plus 1, which is a 5 over 2 all over 5 over 2 plus what? Plus c. Okay, on the final note with that will be equal to what? This is a fraction, 5 over 2 is a fraction here. Okay, so and there is 1 here. Reciprocate that will be equal to 2 times 2 over 5. 2 times 2 over 5. This fraction will flip upside down, and that is what? X what? X 5 over 2 plus c. And this is 2 times 2, that's 4 over 5 of that. And that's that on these questions. The next one, go to question 12, and after that question 13. Please, if you are new, subscribe to this channel and click on notification bell so that you can keep track of the updates. Okay. Yeah. Question 12. Evaluate the following integral, giving your answer as fraction. The first one, we have this one. So let's do solution to that. So which will be, that will be, and don't forget, this is a definite integral. It has the upper and the lower boundary. So 3x squared dx, that will be equal to what? 3x squared plus 1, 2 plus 1, that's 3 over 3. Okay, then you put your upper boundary 3, 1. When you are doing definite integral, we don't put plus c. Okay, so we are going to have a value. Okay, no plus c in this case. Okay, 3 we cancel out. Then we have what? X to the power 3, upper boundary and lower boundary. So that will be equal to 3 here. That will be 3 here. That will be 3 to the power 3 minus 1 to the power 3. That's 27 minus 1. That's 26. The second question is a fraction. The first thing we have to do, let's quickly expand this one. X plus 1 times x minus 3. X times x, that's x squared. X times minus 3, minus 3x. 1 plus 1 times x, that's a plus x. Plus 1 times minus 3, minus 3. Okay, and that will be equal to what? S squared. Minus 3x plus x, minus 2x, minus 3. So we have that. Then we can do the integration. So that will be integral of 3 minus 1 as a lower boundary. Then we have x squared minus 2x minus 3. So let's do the integration. If you integrate this, that will be the power plus 2, that's power 3, over 3. Then minus 2x, this is power 1, so plus 1 over 2. Yep. Then minus what? 3 over what? 3x. Then put your upper boundary, lower boundary. For recap, for integration, this is standard formula. If you have this, if you want to integrate that, it's going to be the question itself, then the power plus 1 all over what you have here, and plus 1 plus what? Plus c. Okay, and when you have integral of dx is what? X. So for this case now, the 3 is just a constant. We're only integrating dx. Okay? So, and don't forget, when you have a sum of functions or difference of functions under integration, it implies integral of each of those functions. Okay? Then we now have so this will become equal to x cubed over 3 minus 2 we cancel here, minus x squared, and then minus 3x, 3 minus 1. Do your substitutions. For 3, that will be 3 cubed, that's 27. 27 over 9, over 3, that's 9, minus 3 squared, that's also 9. Okay, so these two cancel out. Then minus what? Minus 9. So I'm through with the upper boundary. Then the lower boundary, put this one here, minus 1, that minus 1 over 3, plus 1, minus 1, so minus 1 square, so minus 1, and then plus 3. Okay, so I have now minus 9, open this bracket, minus minus, that's a plus 1 over 3. Okay, and then minus 1 plus 3 is minus 2. So here will be minus 32 over 3. Here, find the area enclosed by the curve, and we have the equation for the curve and the x-axis. Okay, so if the equation touches the x-axis, it implies that y is 0. That's the first observation. Okay, so this one and the x-axis, that means y is 0. Then let's do that. Plug in y equal to 0 into that equation, the equation of the curve, minus 10. Let's solve that. So this will be equal to what? Factorize this, factorize this. This is 10. Factors of 10 is 5 and 2. How can we use 5 and 2 to get minus 3? That will be what? Minus 5 plus what? Plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so s is equal to what? 5 or what? Or minus 2. Okay, so with that now we can get the area. The area we're going to use will be integral of this expression, minus 10 dx. Okay, and then minus 2 5. We start from the smallest value will be at the bottom. The higher value will be on top. Okay? Then we can now do the integration now to get the area. The integration now will now become x3 over 3 minus 3x squared over 2 minus 10x. Okay? Then put your upper and lower. I told you this is a definite integral. When you have that, there won't be plus c. So substitute that value. Okay, this is minus 2. Substitute the value. So we have 5 to the power 3 over 3 minus 3 over 2 into bracket 5 squared minus 10 times 5. So that's the upper boundary. Then for the lower, do likewise also. You have minus 2 over 3 minus 2 power 3. So, and then minus 3 over 2 minus 2 squared, and then minus 10 times minus 2. Okay, so then do the calculator and get the final expression. Okay, so this will first one will be 125 over 3 over 2 3 over 2 times 25. 3 times 25, that's 75 over 2 minus 50. Okay, and for the lower one, minus. This one will be what? Minus 8 over 3. This is 4. 4 times 3, that's 12 over 2. That's 6. That's minus 6. And then plus 20. So that will give us minus 343 over 6. 343 over 6. Get the absolute value, and that will be equal to what? Since it's an area, that will be 343 over 6 units squared. Okay.